You know, being in the fucking closet about being trans is a hell I never thought I'd have to live. Because I have always been happy where I am. I've never gotten homesick, but my sisters do, which is another thing that sucks because I don't have a brother to steal clothes from or anything. But, jeez. But, you can't tell anyone except for the people you're closest to. Like my sister, one of my sisters knows. And the only reason she knows is because she's also part of the LGBTQ community. She's pan, I'm bi, but I'm also trans mask. We were joking about haircuts today, and I saw a character who was a girl. She was a girl, but she had a short haircut, and so I jokingly said, it wasn't a joke because I want short hair like a boy. I don't know if I'll ever have that unless I ask my mom, and she is fine with it. Because my mom, she seems to be more accepting, but I just can't. I can't come out. I can't. I feel like I'll never be able to. But I didn't love it. It wasn't great. But she was like, hey, Bailey, you should use AI, which I hate AI. Fuck AI. But she's like, hey, you should use AI to see what you'd look like with short hair. And so she takes a picture of me, and she takes a picture of the character after I pause on it and during a cutscene. And she does a little AI thing, and it looks stupid. But then my sister starts sending her, the sister who knows about everything. But she starts sending my mom pictures, like cute pictures of haircuts. And the thing is, it's on girls, so my mom isn't suspecting a thing. She kind of is, though. But she's just like, oh, these are just weird short haircuts. And she asked me later, when everyone's back upstairs, she's just like, Bailey, why do you want a boy haircut? Why do you want a boy haircut? Why do you want a boy haircut so bad? My response was, because, like, what do you say? And then I just tried not to cry. That was the best I could do. But, like, I liked some of the haircuts. Maybe someday soon, I don't know. Maybe someday soon I can get a good haircut. I'm listening to my voice right now and I hate it so much. I've always been told that I have a deeper voice. That's another thing. We were on vacation at Pigeon Forge. I live in Kentucky, so it was in Tennessee. But we go to Pigeon Forge and we go to, I don't even remember it was like Yield Mill or something. At the mill, something like that. It was a restaurant. And my mom's like, oh, Bailey is really good at singing. She sings gosh. I hate it. I'm not suicidal anymore. I'm so glad I'm not suicidal anymore. There was a point where I would have killed myself, and that was 6th grade. I am a freshman in high school right now. And the depression is hitting, but thankfully I couldn't. I'm too scared of dying. I'm too scared of dying to do anything like that. So that is the only reason I'm standing here today. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's the fact that I love my family. I love my family, but I can never come out to them. But she says, oh, Bailey's really good at singing. She's like, she was joking, like she's trying to be like a bass in choir or something because she's trying to sing really low. And the conversation kept going. I don't remember exactly what happened, but at one point she goes, she's the son I never had. Damn it. She's the son I never had. And then I joke about it later when we're at a store, and I've been like talking about it randomly because pocket knives are cool, my name Bailey is spelled weird. It's Bailee, not Bailey or Bayle. So it'll never be spelled correctly on one of those things that's like a bunch of different names. Sometimes it's not even on there. Not even the normal spelling of Bailey. And so we're over there and she says, "Oh, look, it says number 1 daughter." And I go, "I thought I was your son." Nothing happened after that. She just laughed a little bit, and then I am desperately hinting to this woman, because I can't tell my dad. I love him. I love him from the bottom of my heart, but I can never come out to him, because he'll blame it on my friends who are all gay. They're all gay in some sort of way. 2 of my friends are gender fluid. I'm pretty sure one of them, I'm not sure about one of them, but I know one is gender fluid. And the others are cis or ace, but straight. And, I don't know why I'm making this video. I feel like I just desperately need to tell someone, but I don't know who to tell. Because my sister isn't home right now, and I want the internet to know. Like, I don't want it, because if I start posting actual videos more often like this, I want the world to know. I don't want them to misgender me because I look like a girl still. But I've come out to her as bi, and she hit me with she was accepting, thankfully, thank God, but she was like, "But you've always been more attracted to males," and I'm like, "Yeah, but I've recently discovered that women are hot too." I didn't say that. I didn't say anything more than, "Oh, okay, yeah." I don't think she quite understands that it can change over time, or then again, I haven't had a time to like explore it. But if I came home with a girlfriend, I feel like she would be okay with it, but I just couldn't in front of my dad or the rest of my family. I feel like maybe one of my grandparents would be accepting, and not because, like, she would probably think I'm mentally ill or something, but she would still love me the way I am. And today, they were showing me John Mulaney stuff, because he's actually pretty funny. And one of the things was, my mom, we were watching the thing about him, like, after going to, what's it called? When you, like, get off of drugs and they help you through it. Something, I can't remember. But, rehab. And she was like, "You know what's funny? Even though he's been on, like, hard drugs, he's been addicted to drugs, I still love him." And I'm like, "Well, if I was on drugs, you'd still love me, right?" And she's like, "Yeah." I wanted to say so much about, like, if I was a boy, you'd still love me, right? And I am a boy. I may be a trans boy, but I'm still a boy. But there's so much I wanted to say. You would love me if I brought home a girlfriend, because she still thinks I'm cis, but she might be suspicious. You'd be happy if I brought a girl. Maybe someday if I come out as a trans, she'll be happy if I bring home a guy. But there's so much I wanted to say. There's so much I want to say. My littlest sister, I love her to death. Sometimes she's kind of an ass, but I love her anyway. And she knows I'm bi. Sometimes she'll joke about it, because, like, she's straight and cis, but she's an ally, definitely. But I'm too scared to come out to her as trans. There's some things I just can't get, because I don't have, my dad, he's homophobic, but he's a good person. Like, he's nice. He's, like, I'm very lucky to have a dad who doesn't freaking hit me, like some people are unlucky with. And I feel horrible for those people, because I got lucky, but I also didn't. because I remember one time we were listening to a song sung by Cynthia Erivo, and I did not know, I was unaware that she had a wife. And so Avery, who was in the back, Avery's my sister, who is Pam, she was in the back of the car. She said, "Did you know Cynthia has a wife?" And I was like, "Oh, she does?" And my dad was like, "I don't believe in that. Gay people aren't real, they can't hurt you." At that time, I did not know that I was bi or trans. I thought that I was just a tomboy and was straight. Because at that time, I had been not quite raised to be homophobic, but I was raised against that because I'm Christian. I'm still Christian, even as a trans person, because I believe God loves everyone. Like, so he'll love me. Even if I'm not perfect, he'll love me anyway. That's one thing I've always loved about Christianity. But the people, the Christians, they cannot. I look at some of these transphobic, homophobic Christians, and I'm like, do you worship the same God I do? Because that God would love me, whether I am a boy, a girl, a they, them, bi, lesbian, gay, anything. He would love me anyway. But for some reason, you refuse to. The only people I come out to are my sister and my friends. No one else knows. And I'm scared for other people to know. Because are they going to misgender me? Are they going to do it on purpose? Are they going to be like, "No, you're a girl, you're just a lost soul"? I don't know. This video is already 11 minutes long. I've wanted to make videos like this where I just rant at the screen or I talk like this, and I haven't, because I haven't found the right words to say. But when something just builds up in your mind, you build up ways to say it. You make scripts in your head. So I don't really have a script for this, but I have a general idea what I want to talk about. I may do more videos like this just to get my opinion out into the world, just to tell my story in some way, shape, or form. But I don't know. Anyway, peace out.